My rhyme ain't good just yet, my brain and tongue just met, and they ain't friends so far. My words don't travel far, they tingle in my hair, intend to go nowhere. They go right back inside, right past my brain and eyes, into my stomach juice, where they don't serve much use. Know what the calories, nutrition value, and I absorb back in the words right through my skin. They sit there festering inside my bowels, the consonants and vowels. The consequence of sound, the consonants and vowels, the consequence of. Got a soundtrack in my mind all the time. Kids screaming from too much beat up and they don't even rhyme. They just stand there on the street corner, skin tucked in and meat side out and shout. And I'd like to turn them down, but there ain't no knob. Running into picket fences, not into picket lines. All this hippie shit's for the 60s, no cliche in our time. One of these days, your heart will just stop ticking, and they sort of just don't find you till your cubicle is reeking. The consonants and vowels, the consequence of sounds, the consonants and vowels, the consequence of ticket-dum, ticket-dum-ticket-da-dum-dum. Did you know that the grave digger's still getting stuck in the machine, even though it's a whole other daydream? It's another town, it's another world, where the kids asleep and the loans are paid and the lines are mowed. What you think all the grave diggers were gone just 'cause one song is done? There's always another one waiting right around the bend till this one is. Then it begins quick and clean and it starts all over again. The weather report keeps on tossing and turning, predicting and a warning and a warning and a warning of possible leakage of news publications and possible leakage of news TV stations. That very same morning, right next to her coffin, she noticed some bleeding in her hollow coffin. National Geographic was being too graphic when all that she wanted to know was the traffic. The world's got a nosebleed, it said, and we're flooding, but we keep on cutting the trees in the forest, and we keep on paying those freaks on the TV who claim they will save us but want to enslave us. And sweating like demons, they scream through our speakers, but we leave the sound on 'cause silence is harder. And no one's a killer and no one's a martyr. The world that has made us can no longer contain us. Prophets are dying, they're riding away 'cause the consonants and vowels, the consequence of sounds, the consonants and vowels, the consequence of ticket-dum, ticket-da-da-dum. Ticket-dum, ticket-da-da-dum. My rhyme ain't good just yet, my brain and tongue just met, and they ain't friends so far. My words don't travel far, they tingle in my hair, intend to go nowhere. They go right back inside, right past my brain, eyes, into my stomach juice, where they don't serve much use. Know what the calories, nutrition value, and I absorb back in the words right through my skin. They sit there festering inside my bowels, the consonants and vowels, the consequence of sounds, the consonants and vowels, the consequence of